When you did dance songs, when you the fights set up or anything, was Abby actually like that, or was it Paige?
She was worse in person. Yeah, Abby, they show about 10% of how mean she is. She was definitely a lot worse. And none of us are actresses, so, you know, what you saw, like when you saw the kids crying, they were crying for a reason. When you saw us moms screaming, chances are a little more happened than what you saw. Like we filmed for 70 hours a week, and you only see 43 minutes of that. So there's a lot of stuff you don't see that happens. They show you what they want to show you. So, you know, I mean, I would never scream about an Abby for telling my kid to not point their foot.
Whenever Abby's like, Brooke, point your toes, and then they show my mom storming down, screaming, and I'm like,
Yeah, normally, you know, like it was like Abby telling my kid, you're stupid, you need to go to Children's Hospital and find out what's wrong with you. That's why I would go down and scream at Abby. But they would show up because she said she didn't point her feet.
you didn't point your toes. But Abby, how tall am I?
That was the question, how tall is she? She thinks she's 5 foot.
I am.
Oh, you are? Oh, yeah. I can see your twins.
No, see, I am the doctor, the real doctor. Like, the family doctor that I go to for checkups. Because whenever I go to MedExpress and, like, little places like the school nurse, they're like, you're 5 foot. And then they're like, those aren't real
Because
doctors.
they're not real doctors.
So, whenever I go to the, like, pediatrician, my family, whatever, they're like, you're 4'11" and a quarter, so I'm this much away from 5 foot. And on my license, they said that I was 5'1". And I was like,
But do you see how little Nana is out there?
okay, now she's like,
Well, Nanny is from Norwich.
not her.
Her great-grandmother, she's only 4'7". So I think Brooke takes after the
I tower over her. Anyone see the picture I posted on Christmas? Anyone? I towered over her, did I not? That was it.
Yeah, she's little.
That was my favorite picture. I only posted it because
It's hard for me to tell me.
Kelly, you used to dance with her before you were younger.
Yes, I used to dance with Abby. Well, I didn't dance with her. I danced for Abby's mom
Oh, right.
since I was 2 and a half.
So has Abby actually ever danced?
Has Abby actually danced?
She does her little.
She likes to do Nia's drag dance. But no, I danced with her mom until I was about 10. And then Abby started the dance company. And from like 10 to 14, she choreographed the dances for competitions.
Did you ever worry about how she was going to be with your children? Because you
Well, whenever I danced for her, well, with her, I mean, she was young, so she wasn't so mean. And now, that is one of our biggest questions, is why do you take your kids there if Abby's so mean? Before the show, Abby really didn't teach the kids. She has a specific tap teacher, a specific ballet teacher. So she was just like the owner of the studio. So she didn't spend much time with them until we were on the show, and that's when she started spending time with them, and that's when she became a diva because she was now a TV star. So that's when things changed. So there's a big difference between when we used to dance at the studio.
Because she always seems to give you a hard time out of all the mums.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm convinced that's because she stole her boyfriend back in the day. Abby still talks about it. She's like, that night, dude,
Yes.
It hasn't been the
It
same.
was now he's like me. I'm like,
Mark, yes. But she also wanted me to continue dancing wanted to get married and have kids and have a family. And so she holds that against me. She says I settled. And, you know, I mean, everybody has a different opinion. That's what I wanted, was a family, and so I got what I wanted, but she wanted me to continue.
It hasn't been the same since you left.
You what?
The show hasn't been the same since you left.
Oh, thank you. I was the crazy mom, but I'm really not that crazy. They film for 70 hours and only show my craziest moments. They do. Christy? Did she say the same thing? Seriously, it's true. Me and Christy are probably the sanest ones on the show. We're probably the most down-to-earth ones on the show. Seriously, we are. But because you know what, we don't need the microphones. We'll just do without them. That's fine. Yeah. Can you guys hear us? Yeah. Voices in the background? Yeah, it's fine. Thank you. Yeah, we're probably the most normal of the moms, only because we stick up for our kids. You know, the other ones just sit back and like let things happen. Like if someone, your mom, correct? If someone looked at your kid and said, like she said to Paige 4 times in front of an entire group of people and in front of her friend, "You are so stupid, you need to go to Children's Hospital and find out what's wrong with you." If you're a mom and someone said that to your kid, would you react the way I react? I mean, seriously. And I did that day after day after day for 3 years. And finally, it was just like, you know what?
The other moms, besides her and Chrissy, would go down. I agree.
They would, because they didn't want Abby to be mean to their kids. So it was like, that's why Abby is mean to Paige and Chloe and Brooke, because we would stand up to her and not let her get away with it, where the other ones did. But to me, I think that's not teaching your kids the right morals or like how someone is supposed to treat you. Like, there's no way someone is going to talk to my kids that way and me not stand up for them. And I've raised them to not speak back. Like in my fight episode, when she was telling Brooke whatever she was telling her, and I said, you know, do you like? She's like, "Brooke, your mother is speaking for you." Yes, because I taught my daughter not to speak to adults that way. But I'm not, as an adult, going to allow you to speak to my child that way. And that's how that whole thing started.
And that's always her thing. Never speak to elders or something weird like
Yes, and you did not. You never once said something rude.
She doesn't want me to.
Because I taught you that way. But I'm not going to let someone speak to you that way. So.
It's my turn. She takes my turn every time.
You did it to me all last week. Every time.
You did it. You deserve it.
No. There's no chance if I could go back and dance class, but no.
I wouldn't allow them. I really, it was an unhealthy environment. It really was. I mean, I don't know. For all of the producers and stuff to let the kids be treated that way.
Yeah, they struggle to I was going to say they have the same pens.
It sounds weird, but my brother is obsessed with those pens.
Would you ever want to join Studio 19 with Chloe, or would you rather not do dance anymore?
I want to dance, take classes and stuff, but I don't think I would ever want to join a competition team again. I think I'm kind of over competition.
After being on the show, people know who they are. So when we go to a competition, I think they're treated differently.
Whether it's good or bad.
Yeah, I mean, some people might hate the show and they judge you one way, or if they like the show. And I don't think that's fair to the other dancers that are at the shows. So I consider them almost professional dancers because, I don't know, I mean, they're considered professional dancers. I don't think professional dancers should compete against just regular dancers. I don't think that's fair. So we will probably not compete anymore. I mean, we would love to do shows and performances and things like that, but they'll probably not join a competitive studio. I don't think Chloe's going to compete either. I think she's just taking classes.
Studio 19 is really far from us, though.
Yeah, Chloe lives over that way. Chloe lives an hour from us, so she lives over there. she just moved. She used to live at Abby's, where we live. But she just moved, and I can't drive an hour to dance class 3 days a week.
Go ahead. What's my least favorite thing about the show? It was a lot, very, very practical. You like had to go to normal school. We have to fit in time to our homework as well. Like we go to school. We go to school all day, so we wake up at I wake up at 6:30 and I'd be at school till 3. And then after that we go straight to the studio and we dance and film, like whatever.
Like they
And
changed
we'd
their
be
clothes and ate dinner in the car.
So they pick us up at school, we'd go to dance, we'd be there till like probably 10:30. It should like change to like depending on the day. And then right after that we would go home and I'd have to shower and do my homework and eat, and then I'd go to bed and I'd do the same thing over and over
Every
again.
day. And then every Friday we would leave and go to a new city.
So I
We
also
would drive
went
10
to
hours on a
Friday.
bus. And then Saturday we had competition for 12 hours. And Sunday we would drive 10 hours back. And then they had to wake up and do that all over again that whole week. So they had no time for anything.
And then even
That was
when
hard.
we did have a break from filming, we would still have to go to dance class. Like we'd finally have like a week off that we had
Like for
Christmas break,
Christmas.
and we'd have to go do competitions without the cameras, or just like regular
With the
competitions
studio.
with the studio, and still take class every day.
My favorite solo was either Get Up, Get Loud, and Get Tough or Make Some Noise. And my favorite group dance, I think, was either Where Have All the Children Gone or what was it called? Home Again.
I like Twilight a lot.
Because
She
I
wasn't in
broke
it.
my foot.
That's not why you like it.
Okay, and I liked that one with the children with guns. That's what it was called. Is that what they showed you on that show us?
I think they called it something.
Yeah, I think it wasn't appropriate or something.
We-
Oh yeah, Runaway.
Yeah, we.
I
A
always
lot
say
of
that.
the things,
everyone
that's why
thinks
we
we're
have a hard
awesome.
time, because we filmed it all week calling it Children with Guns, and then they would change the name when they aired it, so we,
Yeah,
a lot
and
of things we.
sometimes they
go
change the
into.
song too. Like whenever
Yeah.
me, Chloe, and Maddie had a video, I think it was like the first place we ever went where Chloe's headband fell down. Our real dance is called Pin Up Girls, and like they played it as a different song. They played, I think it's like 10 Minutes of Fame or like,
Yeah,
and it was like 15. But it was like a different song.
Yeah, yes, yes.
Go ahead.
It was called.
Out of everyone, who do you miss the most? Like all the girls.
The question was, who do I miss the most out of all the girls? I'd probably say I was definitely closest with Maddie on the show. I am. I'm walking. If I walk this way, I run into people. I was definitely closest with Maddie. See, I'd say Chloe, but like I see her
I miss
sometimes.
Nia.
Yeah.
Yeah, I miss